So know your self-worth. First of all, before we go too deep into this video, let me preface it by saying this. This video is not about being a victim, playing a victim. It's not about finding blame or putting blame on anyone. This is about knowing your self-worth, realizing that if you don't know your self-worth, just identifying some of the things that could have happened over time to help break down that self-worth, and giving some suggestions to help bring your self-worth back up. So, first of all, if you are saying, hey, I know my self-worth, I'm good, I have to applaud you. Because a lot of people do not know their self-worth. They struggle with it periodically from time to time. I am 58, almost 59, and I have issues too. Not all the time, but it pops up. It's normal. The breakdown of your self-worth starts somewhere at an early age. So let's talk about your parents. So let's say you had a parent that abandoned you. Let's say you had a parent that you had siblings and one parent or parents compared you to a sibling, saying that so-and-so is better, does better at this, does better at that. Let's say you just had parents that put you down, said you were never good enough. Your grades weren't good enough. No matter what you could do, you could not please them. Let's look at your school. Let's say you had teachers put you down, said that you weren't living up to your true potential. You had friends in school that wouldn't let you play with them, that excluded you from things. Maybe you had friends when you were in elementary, maybe middle school, and then as you moved to high school, interests diverged. You did one thing, they did another thing, different cliques. It helps to tear down your self-worth, self-esteem. Let's talk about relationships. Boyfriend, girlfriend, moving into husband and wife. Let's say you had somebody that cheated on you, the big one. Let's say you always felt that you couldn't live up to the expectations. You weren't handsome enough, beautiful enough, you didn't make enough money, you didn't have the right career. No matter what you did, you couldn't live up to the expectations. You have social media. There's a lot of comparison in social media. Well, so-and-so has this. How come I don't? Or how come we don't have that? Where they're here, they're doing this. How come we can't do that? So you have all these things starting at a young age that continue to add up on and on and on and on, that breaks down your self-worth as a person, as in your abilities, as a significant other, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, even as a parent. Your parents may, once again, tell you you're not doing good enough as a parent. Alright, so you have all these layers. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a magic pill for you. I can tell you that it's not going to happen overnight, that Rome wasn't built in a day, so you're not going to change this in a day. It takes work. It takes consistent work, and if you slip and fall off, you get back on. It takes not listening to people, even if they're your parents, loved ones, significant other. You have to pick and choose, because sometimes they have their own shit and they may not have your best intentions. It takes believing in yourself, knowing that you are worthy, and telling yourself that you are worthy day after day after day. It takes recognizing the wins that you have, celebrating those wins. And if you have an issue, you have a loss, something happens, realizing that that's normal and it's okay, and you get back up and you start again. As I said, I'm not a psychologist. There are things that you can do to reinforce this. There's therapy if you need it. There's journaling if you need it. There's just hanging out with people who sometimes make you feel good about yourself. A buddy, a friend, whatever that may be. Use that to your advantage. The other thing you need to do is don't be the problem. Parents, significant other, spouses, sometimes we unconsciously say things to people or do things that make them feel unworthy. Try not to be the problem. Try not to do that to somebody. Realize how it makes you feel, and try not to be that person to someone else. Know that you are worthy. Believe in yourself. I hope this helps somebody. I'll see you at the next video.